Hi, this is Kaushik Ranchod from the Ranchod Law Group. Today I'm going to answer a question that has been on people's minds, and it's about the i601a waiver. And I want to share a success story of a recent case where we got the waiver approved for someone who entered on DACA, came here as a child, doesn't know Spanish very well, and if his wife was to return home, she would face extreme hardship because financially she wouldn't be able to support herself, and on top of it she's pregnant. Any of you have kids know how expensive it is to have kids. Well, if she would go back to Mexico with her husband, they wouldn't be able to support themselves, especially with the child. So that's what we argued to prove: extreme hardship. We also argued that she had suffered a very difficult childhood, had mental conditions. Now this is all about the U.S. citizen, because the hardship has to be about the U.S. citizen, not about the immigrant. You, if you've entered illegally, it's not about you, it's about your spouse who entered or is here as a U.S. citizen, because that's what the law provides, is that if you as the U.S. citizen had to return to your spouse's home country, that's another prerequisite, that if you're married to a spouse, a U.S. citizen or permanent resident, then you're eligible for this i601a waiver. And if you want to know more about the i601a waiver in depth, take a look at our other videos. So I've digressed. I'm going to go back to the hardships that we focused on. So we talked about mental hardship. We talked about financial hardship. Additionally, we also argued about the extensive country conditions that are prevalent in Mexico, about the gang violence, the lack of access to healthcare, etc., that are going on in certain regions of Mexico. We used all of those arguments to create an extreme hardship case that was approved. The big question that I've been getting since I've shared the success story is that, do you need to have applied for DACA, been approved for DACA, in order to qualify for the i601a waiver? So I don't want you to be confused about this specific case, that this person had DACA. You do not need to have been approved for DACA. You don't need to have applied for DACA. If you're married to a U.S. citizen, or if you're a child and you have a parent who's a U.S. citizen, you may be able to qualify for this specific i601a waiver, and it can also be a permanent resident as well. So as you can see, every case is unique. Every case has unique factors. So I invite you to contact our office at 916-613-3553 or email us at info@ranchodlaw to learn about your options. We're here to help you every single day. This is a very difficult time right now in our country with your specific situation, and I don't want you to be afraid. There is hope. Contact us and we can make things right for you in this era. Thanks, and have an awesome day.